So I got my hands on something very, very special. I've got my hands on the original Sideshow Koon. He's not the only one I've gotten, but he's the first one I'm going to be talking about because he's the only one I've gotten with a box. I got an unopened Sideshow Koon. So I was like, let's do a review. I think there's like one review from the last year, let's say, and nobody else has done it in like 14. I've got a figure on my list of figures that I have that nobody's done a review in 14 years. And I was like, this will be really fun. So anyway, here's the box. Got a nice box. Pretty cool picture of Plo Koon here. You see he's wearing this lovely robe. And there is word on the inside. He's not in the box because he's already out. Here's another picture of him on the side. You can see there's some words here. You could pause that if you wanted to read that. Let's get that glare out of there, hopefully. And then you got some more words over here. Again, you can pause that if you wanted to read that. On the back, we got some pictures. Sorry, I'm sick. You can see the old figures that they had with Ventress, which I might pick up if I can find and maybe update it a bit. The Baushlea, which I probably will never pick up because I don't think it looks great. And then Death Scene, and the only scenes he's in the whole movie. So, with that out of the way, let's get to the figure. So here we have Plo Koon on the rotating table of fun that I use for my showcases and how my figure unboxings. Now, originally I was going to do one for him, but I was like, let's talk about this guy a little bit. So all in all, before I get into any of the details, this guy looks fantastic for a 14, 15-year-old figure. The head is a little bit big and the body is definitely showing age, but I think he's great. I think with a few updates, this guy could be really, really good. And I'm glad that I was able to pick him up for a very, very good price. So with that, let's get him off of the table and we'll talk about some of the fun things that he has in store. Little Plo here has a few good accessories on him. He's got this robe that we will put on in a little bit. Oopsies, hit my light. We've got, and if we open our box of accessories here, which if you haven't watched my video about storing accessories in considerably more manageable ways other than just keeping it all in the box, you definitely should. I can put that link down in the description below and I can help you save some space. So he's got one extra hand, just like that one, but the other way. Another extra hand for holding lightsabers, obviously, so you can inverse it if you want. An unlit lightsaber, so if you want to have it hanging from his belt, you could put it right there on the belt. And then he's got, if you get the exclusive version, which I got, he's got the little like Vanguard brace with the two lightsabers. I accidentally left the lightsabered versions in my bigger storage container, so maybe I'll get that out if I'm posing later. But yes, there's two green blades that goes on the end of here, and it's supposed to just go on his wrist. Not many accessories, but I mean, Plo Koon doesn't really do anything until the Clone Wars, and this came out before the Clone Wars did, so I don't know what more you could really need nor expect. So to get a bit closer on the Plo here, he's got, let's focus on the Plo here. So you can see that head sculpt there. It's honestly really nice. If I had any ability, I'd probably paint it over a little bit just to try to improve the man. But you can see, like I said, it's a little big compared to the whole body. But it works. He's an alien, so I don't really mind. Like say Anakin had a fat head. Like say we brought over Anakin here and Anakin also had a big fat head. I'd probably be a little bit upset. Oopsies, hit the other light. But I'm a lot less upset when it's an alien. And I'll show you the other alien in a little bit. But, so we've got this lovely outfit. He is on the stand at all times because these guys do not stand on their own. The robes are pretty nice. I don't remember if they're movie accurate. Well, I guess I could check with this box. You can't really tell because he's wearing a robe the entire time he's on screen. So, we'll just assume that it is. He's got these lovely robes. If you lift up his arm, he's got this little box so you can lift open, and it has, which I forgot about the other two accessories. He's got the little like communicator, and he's got the hollow projector. You can close that back up. He does not have one on the other side. Coming around the back, you can see the belt is just belt-like. You can move it around as much as you possibly need. One thing I do like about this guy is with this, moving him over, with this wrist, with the way this peg works, you can see that it's not like Hot Toys. So if I want to do him doing a force push, I could more likely do him with a force push, because then I can have his hand more like that, or straight up without it being, or without it falling off like a Hot Toys figure would. Same with the other side, obviously. Coming down to his pants, he's got regular pant. Nice loose material. The one problem with this is the boot is all one piece, so it does not ankle any tilt. So really, he does have to rely on the stand. So with range of motion, he's got some really good range of motion. These Jedi robes do not hinder motion at all. He's got really good leg spread. He goes up that much, and he goes back that much. The knee bends really nicely. Plo Koon is very unhappy right now that I'm doing this all to him. The only thing is that the arm doesn't bend too far. I don't know if it's a single joint. Look at that sassy hand. I think it's just a single joint right there with his walk like an Egyptian kind of going on here. Here you go, enjoy that. But the posability on this guy is really good. Like I said, for a very old figure, I'm very happy with it. He blends in not too bad with the rest of the collection, which we will see right now. He scales fairly nicely, if I remember correctly, and I was just watching the Clone Wars while I was opening this guy, so he didn't look that off. And you can see with these other two, he does look really good. He looks a little big. Does it bother me? Not really. What I want to do is, since I have Clone Wars versions of these other two right here, I want to be able to see if I can get some van braces for him, like clone van braces, I believe, which he has in the Clone Wars show, and try to Clone Wars-ize this outfit a little bit. Because I think that would probably look really good. Overall, I think if I could get more of a Clone Wars theme going on the shelf, because like Mace Windu comes with the clone van braces as well, so I'm thinking maybe if I could get that, it would probably look a lot better. But for now, he looks great in the background with his other buddy, who we will bring out right. So, I got Kit Fisto as well. This guy I will talk about in a little bit because he definitely needs some work, and we'll talk about that. Plo Koon, he's pretty good overall. Kit Fisto could definitely use a touch up here or there. And before you ask, know that it's not the lightsaber he came with. The guy, where I got him from, he didn't come with a lightsaber, so I just gave him one of the ones that comes with General Grievous, the Sideshow reissue, because I didn't think Grievous would mind all that much. He's got plenty, so I gave that to him, and it works for now. But these two, out of the 4 Sideshow figures I've gotten, 2 I'm still waiting on. So far, I'm pretty happy with these guys. I think they look pretty good, and they look good for background figures, especially. I'm just trying to collect Jedi because I've got Anakin, Ahsoka, I've got Obi-Wan on order, I've got Yoda on order, I've got Mace Windu on order. So I just want to build up a Jedi roster because I've got plenty of clones, but I do not have a lot of Jedi. A lot of the Jedi I have are Luke or Ahsoka's. That's what I'm learning, or some sort of version of Anakin slash Darth Vader, or Obi-Wan's at this point because we got Clone Wars and we got the Obi-Wan show. So it's nice having these weird background characters that were kind of cool in the Clone Wars, but a lot less cool in the movies because they didn't really do anything. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I just kind of forgot what I'm doing here. So yes, Plo Koon, really cool figure. Kit Fisto, we'll talk about a lot. Let's do some closing statements. So when I first asked in the Sideshow group chat if Plo Koon or Kit Fisto was worth picking up, I got very mixed answers. Some people said he looks horrible compared to the newer stuff, and some people said I think he holds up really well. And I held out hope for those people who said he looks really well, and I'm not disappointed. I think overall this guy looks pretty good. I'd say I'm pretty happy overall with what I got for the price that I got it. I think this guy when he released was like 50 to 60 bucks if I remember correctly. And I was not even anywhere near collecting. I was still collecting Legos and Transformers, and that was it. I had no intention of getting anything like this. But getting into it, I think he's pretty cool. I'm really I like Plo Koon. I wish Hot Toys would dive more into the Jedi stuff, but they got their Iron Man and they got their Spider Man to release. But it's nice having these older Sideshow figures that do all these characters that people just didn't care about back then. And not every one of them looked great. I mean, look at the Mace Windu or the Qui Gon. But now we got a Mace Windu and a Qui Gon that do look great. So it's nice having these aliens that definitely turned out better than they should have for Sideshow. Oh no, if you're looking to grab one of these, eBay has plenty that are all right for price wise. And he's definitely worth giving it a look or Lou. I'll be back to review a couple more of these guys in the near future. So if you're looking to see some of those, subscribe. Uh, let me know how you feel about this guy. Let me know how you felt about that Kid Fisto real quick. And then I'll see you next time I review something.